The Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk is a 4-blade, twin-engine, medium-lift utility helicopter manufactured by Sikorsky Aircraft. Sikorsky submitted the S-70 design for the United States Army's Utility Tactical Transport Aircraft System competition in 1972. The Army designated the prototype as the YUH-60A and selected the Black Hawk as the winner of the program in 1976, after a fly-off competition with the Boeing Vertol YUH-61. Named after the Native American war leader Black Hawk, the UH-60A entered service with the U.S. Army in 1979 to replace the Bell UH-1 Iroquois as the Army's tactical transport helicopter. This was followed by the fielding of electronic warfare and special operations variants of the Black Hawk. Improved UH-60L and UH-60M utility variants have also been developed. Modified versions have also been developed for the U.S. Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. In addition to U.S. Army use, the UH-60 family has been exported to several nations. Black Hawks have served in combat during conflicts in Grenada, Panama, Iraq, Somalia, the Balkans, Afghanistan, and other areas in the Middle East. In the late 1960s, the United States Army began forming requirements for a helicopter to replace the UH-1 Iroquois, and designated the program as the Utility Tactical Transport Aircraft System. The Army also initiated the development of a new, common turbine engine for its helicopters that would become the General Electric T-700. Based on experience in Vietnam, the Army required significant performance, survivability and reliability improvements from both UTTAS and the new power plant. The Army released its UTTAS request for proposals in January 1972. The RFP also included air transport requirements. Transport within the C-130 limited the UTTAS cabin height and length. The UTTAS requirements for improved reliability, survivability and lower life cycle costs resulted in features such as dual engines with improved hot and high altitude performance, and a modular design and troop seats, dual-stage oleo main landing gear, ballistically tolerant, crashworthy main structure, quieter, more robust main and tail rotor systems, and a ballistically tolerant, crashworthy fuel system. 4 prototypes were constructed, with the first YUH-60A flying on the 17th of October 1974. Prior to delivery of the prototypes to the U.S. Army, a preliminary evaluation was conducted in November 1975 to ensure the aircraft could be operated safely during all testing. 3 of the prototypes were delivered to the Army in March 1976 for evaluation against the rival Boeing Vertol design, the YUH-61A, and 1 was kept by Sikorsky for internal research. The Army selected the UH-60 for production in December 1976. Deliveries of the UH-60A to the Army began in October 1978 and the helicopter entered service in June 1979. After entering service, the helicopter was modified for new missions and roles, including mine laying and medical evacuation. An EH-60 variant was developed to conduct electronic warfare and special operations aviation. Developed the MH-60 variant to support its missions, due to weight increases from the addition of mission equipment and other changes. The Army ordered the improved UH-60L in 1987. The new model incorporated all of the modifications made to the UH-60A fleet as standard design features. The UH-60L also featured more power and lifting capability with upgraded T700GE701C engines and an improved gearbox, both from the SH-60B Seahawk. Its external lift capacity increased by 1,000 pounds for better flight control with the more powerful engines. Production of the L model began in 1989. Development of the next improved variant, the UH-60M, was approved in 2001 to extend the service life of the UH-60 design into the 2020s. The UH-60M incorporates upgraded T700GE701D engines, improved rotor blades, and state-of-the-art electronic instrumentation. flight controls and aircraft navigation control. After the US DoD approved low-rate initial production of the new variant, manufacturing began in 2006, with the first of 22 new A-60 megaseconds delivered in July 2006. After an initial operational evaluation, the Army approved full-rate production and a 5-year contract for 1,227 helicopters in December 2007. By March 2009, 100 UH-60M helicopters had been delivered to the Army. In November 2014, U.S. military ordered 102 aircraft of various H-60 types, worth $1.3 billion. Following an operation in May 2011, it emerged that the 160th SAW used a secret version of the UH-60 modified with low observable technology which enabled it to evade Pakistani radar. Analysis of the tail section, the only remaining part of the aircraft which crashed during the operation, revealed extra blades on the tail rotor and other noise reduction measures, making the craft much quieter than conventional A-60s. The aircraft appeared to include features like special high-tech materials, harsh angles, and flat surfaces found only in stealth jets. Low observable versions of the